This method of collecting using yellow pen traps is widely used by entomologists all countries around the world. Because how you can use it? You can use it in tropical forest, in deciduous forest, in steppe region, even in desert, everywhere. But you need to be careful because you fill these plates with water, just with very simple water, not with gas water. You dissolve here just 2 big spoons of salt. Drop here 1 small spoon, 2 spoons of salt for protection of material in salty water. 1 spoon of detergent like shampoo, and you fill all these plates with water with shampoo. So insects are flying everywhere around, and so they're flying and dropping, falling down in these plates, and they're drawing. So because of salt, they're preserved for 1-2 days, and during the week, every 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, you have to check plates because water is evaporating in hot climate, but in salt material is safe. And after that, you use just small net, I don't have it now, to fill it, to transfer this from water to the small aquarium net, to select all material and put the plates with water and shampoo again back on the ground, somewhere near a river, near the grass, under the trees, or even on trees if you like, just on soil, and fill again with water and wait for 1-2 days. And material, you are bringing material to the laboratory, cleaning all collected material from salt and from shampoo and detergent under the clean water, and separate them in small different petri dishes, small jars, up-and-door jars, or in glass jars, glass tubes. Or you can use these plastic tubes or this kind of tubes after medicine. And you separate all conducted material here. Or you can use just this type of jars after just different children's food, for instance, and fill it with all this material inside, and plus label, of course, where did you collect it. It's very important. Label is the most important. So far, so good. You can collect many samples. All samples can be mixed initially, but during winter time or just free available time, you have to separate different groups of insects and some other invertebrates in these jars and keep them here inside already in a stock from the same place. Here will be like small plastic tubes inside one sample because they are separated on different groups but collected in the same place, in the same day, in the same locality. This is one opportunity to collect insects with yellow pen traps, and the second one to put different host samples in separate tubes, like these small tubes. Again, you have to collect host, native host. This is host can be like eggs of insects, larvae of insects, pupa of insects, with small piece of plant like leaf, stalk, bark. Put them here separate, close it with a cotton because sample should be breathed in carefully. And after that, plus here label, very important, place of collecting, date of collecting, who collected, if you collected or another one. And keep these samples here with eggs, larvae, pupa, or galls separately, or fruits or seeds in separate small samples, just under your very careful observations. After that, during the summer, spring, or even autumn period, you carefully check in these samples, and if someone has reared it, oh, you are very lucky, so you can take them off and separate them, put in smalls another sample with separate label preliminary identification, and again with label of collected material, of collected place, date, time and locality, and collector for sure. So these are two more major methods: collecting with yellow pen traps, collecting with different host material. This method is called rearing of material, rearing and maybe sometimes breeding material on the same host. You have large samples you can breed from on the same host during certain period of time when host is still available for you and for your parasitoid. So that's why you can receive more individuals for the study under the microscope. This one, or very powerful one for taking photos under the different angles, for correct morphological study and for identification of species, for study morphology, for study biodiversity, because you need to know precisely identification of this or that species of insect or another invertebrate. So this is short story about insects, how entomologists are doing: collecting, sorting, studying, investigating, and even publishing material in scientific papers. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to press like, write your comments, ask your questions, and don't forget to visit my Patreon page for donations, or Monobanka for donations, to be sponsor and donator. And don't forget, Ukraine, stand with Ukraine, and Ukraine will win. Good luck, see you soon on my channel. To be continued. See you soon.